easy just for, like, pity's sake.
Are you all the way back at the start again? Or?
Yeah.
How long did you play it for the other shift?
Like 5 minutes.
Okay.
I went through the tutorial and that's like it.
You had enough?
Besides, I have to show off Ike. He's so different now. He grew up in Smash. Why is McCoy laying on top of the GameCube?
I don't know. Holding an invisible newspaper.
Yes. This looks like he's planking on top of the GameCube.
That's kind of awesome. I have not played any Fire Emblem games except for the first couple hours of Spiritual Stones. Or, I keep calling it that, Sacred Stones. One of the GBA ones.
Spiritual Stones, yeah. Purple.
And I had no problem with it, it just isn't my type of game, so I never really continued.
I had a lot of fun with this one growing up. The issue that I always have with this game is that when I was used to play it for a long time, I would actually fall asleep. And this was the only video game that I would actually fall asleep still holding the controller, so I'd wake up and, like, you know, controller would be pressed into my face, and it's just like, I don't know, like, the game isn't boring, I just always fell asleep with it. It's kind of funny.
That song.
Bob, you're up.
You need to stop
About
singing.
time.
About time, anime face.
Emoticon face.
Yes.
I like that emoticon face.
Yeah, I hear a lot of good things about Awakening. We should probably get that, but if either of us is going to play it, it would be her. So.
The problem is that I've already been spoiled on, like, the whole game. So,
Really?
well, not the whole game, but, like, just the big thing that apparently, I don't know.
The Lucina thing?
Yeah.
That's not really that big, I don't think. I think that's actually
it-
pretty early on you find that out.
Okay. Wasn't sure if that was, like, a big spoiler.
It's a spoiler, but I don't think it's a huge one.
Oh, okay. Aha! I knew I'd find you here. I'm not doing voices. Not doing voices. No, it's
Everybody
loud.
will be twink.
No, God, I would, like, die in, like, 3 seconds. There's so much dialogue.
What is that emoticon?
Let me see. Okay, it's adorable.
I have no idea what I'm looking at.
I want, like, a cute drawing of, the blob hug. I think that would be adorable. Alright, let's try not to die now. I completely derped up this morning. I was, like, so... speed, fast, let's just speed max.
You should make the grid thickness bigger.
Oh yeah, totally. I think we're good. Okay. So yeah, I don't have too much to say. Oh god, there goes the keyboard. I
Yep.
probably closed, like, everything on the computer.
Let's make sure.
Okay.
Looks fine.
Alright. Can you grab it real quick?
Absolutely not.
And turn it off in case that happens again.
I was holding the enter key while I picked that up. Let me recheck it.
Turned off everything on the computer.
Seems okay.
Alright.
However, hitting enter while it's on the stop streaming button is concerning, but it looks like it's still on,
Yeah.
so.
Guess we'll find out in about 2 seconds.
Remember when it used to be the return key?
Yeah.
What was up with that?
I don't know. I think some of them still do that too, don't they? But yeah, those old computers in the libraries and stuff.
Yeah, this is the kind of game that I probably would never get into. Like, it's not even the, like, I don't have a problem with games that have, like, involved stories or, like, turn-based battle or anything. Like, those usually aren't the ones I go towards, but there are ones that I play. The main issue I have with this is the random level up stats and the whole, like, if a character dies, they're gone thing, because I would just be I would constantly be resetting if I was going to play
Well, that's what
this.
I did. I mean,
Like, I would have to
it
reset
happens.
before every single level up to get the best ones
well,
possible.
I wouldn't reset for the level ups because, I mean, there's no way I'm doing that. But, like, I would reset if somebody died. Again, I don't think it matters which way you're facing, because I usually think of Final Fantasy Tactics when playing this, so...
I guess somebody go ahead and answer that, actually, if you do more damage if you hit things from behind. God, that was a really big level up. I think when you played this the other time I watched it, you only got like 2 stats.
Yeah, it was like 1 HP. That's interesting. Every time I've ever seen that, he always ends on 1, like, health left. So RNG must be kind of funky right now.
This game does have combat scenes, we just turned them off.
I got good RNG this time.
We turned them off just for the sake
Yeah,
of time.
it takes forever. So sorry, it won't be as visually appealing to look at, but it'll be a heck of a lot faster. Besides, it's the same damn thing every single time. They stand on one side of the thing, they yell at each other, they poke at each other, and then they die. So, it's just, you know, whether or not you got a horse or not. I always turn off animations with Pokemon too, though, so... The battle begins.
I think this series started on NES. It's like weird to
Really?
even think about that.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, the first one that was released overseas was on GBA, because they just never bothered releasing them for whatever reason until Melee introduced people to it and like there was an interest.
Alright, Egg's first day as a professional soldier.
I actually have to wonder then, for the majority of people, and this isn't really a question directed towards the chat because I'm talking about like a specific group here. For the majority of people who played Melee and didn't know who Martha and Roy were, I have to wonder if they like really bothered finding out, because like you get the trophy that says like Fire Emblem Japan only.
Yeah.
And that's it. It doesn't really tell you who these characters are. And without going on the internet and frequenting like message boards and stuff, you probably wouldn't know.
No,
So that's my thing, is like I always went to those boards, and so I kind of got to know who they were.
I didn't
and
know
stuff.
about Roy, but I didn't particularly care. He was just kind of a cool looking character to me, so yeah.
Because it's like, you play this game, you've got like Mario characters, Zelda characters, Star Fox, like all this stuff that you recognize, and then just these guys that are like anime characters with swords, and it's like, well, I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
yeah.
for people who don't know Fire Emblem, there's a triangle thing going on. So, Axe is good against lances. Lance is good against swords. Swords strong against axes. So it's like it takes a little bit to get used to that because it doesn't make too much sense
Let me
to
see.
me.
Okay,
But
well, the axe is good against the lance because
'Cause it can chop it in
I
half,
usually, I
yeah.
think of the axe as being the strongest but the slowest, so it's good against the thin weapon.
yeah,
And then the lance is good against sword because it gives you better reach.
maybe.
And then the sword is good against axe just because you have more finesse with it and you can hit them before
Maybe.
they hit you.
I guess that makes
That's-
sense. I still don't ever remember it though. The game does tell you whether or not you're up or down in fighting those, so that's helpful. Yeah, I won't forget swords over axes at least. So
Stupid question probably, but for the original Famicom Fire Emblem, since it did get put on VC, did they translate it? I would assume that they did, but I did see like untranslated Virtual Console games on the shop before, so
not sure. Also, your weapons do break in this game, so yeah. watch out for that. Okay. Now we have evoked each other.
I used to think Roy was better than Marth in Melee until I learned the whole tip of the sword trick, and then, like, kind of...
Oh, he has that?
Huh?
He has that?
Marth has the tip of the sword, Roy is middle. So it's like, if you don't know what you're doing, then Roy is basically better because it's much easier to hit with the middle of the blade than the tip. So, like, if you're just kind of swinging it wildly, then you'll most likely do that.
Yeah.
But Marth's tip is stronger than Roy's middle, so...
I like this guy's face.
Yeah, he has a great
What's going
face.
on here? Is it some sort of armor? Ha. And unavoidable village damage. Don't know how you get to there, like, because there's no way you can reach it in the first turn. Not that I know of, anyway.
Not even the horse riders.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, so it was actually not released yet. The original Famicom one. It's on the Japanese Virtual Console, but not ours.
I see.
Wasn't there also like a DS remake of it or something? I don't know.
I'm sure.
I think this is like either the 9th or 10th game in the series. There's quite a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, just take 'em.
That would have been really stupid if they had removed them from Melee. Like, that's just withholding content for no reason other than the characters are not recognizable. Like,
What?
apparently they were considering taking Marth and Roy out for the US version.
Yeah,
So-
that would be kind of dumb.
Like, they would have had to reorganize the character select screen. It would have just been
Kind of a mess.
really stupid, honestly. Like,
That's probably why they didn't do it.
yeah. I mean, not just ordering the screen, but just stupid to take out, like, functional characters.
Nice job, Titania. I always liked her. Or is it Titania?
Don't use Jigen.
What?
I don't know. It's a TV trope. Don't use Jigen. Or no, it's just called the Jigen, because that's the name of a character from one of the early Fire Emblem games that apparently, like, is really strong at the beginning and then either dies or, like, becomes complete crap later. So they're, like, basically, like, don't invest your time into him.
I see.
Butterfree is considered a Jigen because it's, like, good at the very start of the game and then isn't so good later on.
Yeah. Also, for those of you who have played, obviously, your if your characters die, they, like, die forever. I'm gonna try to keep everybody alive the first time around, but, there's one particular character that I do want to keep alive, so I'm hoping that he'll stay alive. He always dies on me, though, that's the issue.
The medic.
Yeah, the medic. He always is Soren. He always dies every single time I play this game, so I'm really hoping that he doesn't do it this time. Because it's totally his fault, you know?
Oh yes, clearly it would have been Roy Campbell or Roy Koopa.
Oh, nice. Okay. He's off for criticals. That means Boyd can heal. He shouldn't have to heal, but should be okay. This guy doesn't move.
Yeah, something I actually realized is that, assuming that Lucas does make it into the new game, there's going to be Lucas, Lucario, and Lucina. Just kind of
Okay.
weird, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, take him out, please. Boom.
And I still think that Lucario is a combination of Lucas and Mario.
Okay. I don't know if she can seize after moving again. Just have him do it.
this song is in Brawl.
Is it?
I think it might be.
That's the end of it. Well, your dad is like a lot older than you, so I like her big braid. I want big old hair like that. How do you break your own axe? He gets so keyed up he broke his own axe.
So while we're on the Smash Brothers topic,
Yeah, you guys
briefly
can
here,
talk about. I don't know what else to talk about,
I know,
so
it's
it's like
fine.
it's Fire Emblem.
Something that I've actually seen mentioned on the board a couple times. There's like a couple people that are doing this. It's like this bucket list to like finish a game in every series that's represented before the new game comes out. And I like actually wrote down all the series and tried to think which ones I've like finished a game in and which I haven't. There's actually surprisingly quite a lot that I haven't. Out of the N64 version, everybody that was in that game, I've done all of them except for F-Zero. Only just recently did Earthbound though, so that was like up until this year I hadn't. And then like probably the bulk of the newcomers I haven't. I don't know if Ice Climber and Gyromite should really count because they're like one-offs, but I haven't beaten a Fire Emblem. I haven't done Metal Gear at all.
We're preparing for combat.
Again, Ice Climber and Gyromite if they count. Pac-Man, I haven't played any of those games really, except for the arcade one. Kid Icarus, I haven't done. I don't have the list in front of me, so I'm just doing it from memory.
I like Oscar.
Oh,
He's
Ice
always
Climber doesn't
happy.
have an ending.
Oscar always be happy because he has green hair. He doesn't afraid of anything. See, always happy. Never worried.
I'm fairly sure Meta Knight would be coming back. There's really no reason to get rid of him.
But the Mii's who have the
Yeah, I haven't seen the actual Miiverse post of that. I've seen the photo, but not what his comment was, so I'm not sure how people are interpreting it. Snake is most likely not coming back, though. If anything, the best evidence so far was that the 3DS version has a trailer out in Japan now, like an actual commercial on TV, and it lists in the on the bottom of the screen like all the companies involved with it, and Konami was not on that list. However, it did have Namco and Sega and Capcom, so I mean, it could have just been that they hid it, like they knew that if they put it there, people would realize he was back, but I don't know. You can't really hide
and then they all have
trademarks.
Ridley masks too. That'd be amazing. Ridley masks for Smash. Show your cane, ninja boys.
Yeah, I'd say Snake, Ivysaur, and Squirtle are pretty much out for the running. Out for the running. I don't know if that was a word that existed.
So they have a problem with Titania. She is not here. I assume I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not sure how else to pronounce that. So. Oh, there's a lot. Yes, don't die, Rice. You're the only staff welder. Alright. Welder, clearly. Alright, so...
I don't assume that Snake's getting replaced. He's probably just getting dumped. Like, I mean, he could come back. It's not completely impossible, but he seemed like more of a guest than like a permanent mainstay. Well, the Ivysaur and Squirtle thing is because in the April Nintendo Direct, Sakurai went out of his way to say that they're getting rid of all the transformation characters so that Sheik and Zero Suit Samus are now like standalone. And then they showed Charizard in the Greninja trailer, so we know that Charizard's in, of course. But there isn't going to be a Pokemon trainer unless they've really been keeping that a secret this whole time, and he flat out lied about getting rid of transformation characters. So that means that Ivysaur and Squirtle are most likely not coming back because they don't really seem like they'd be playable as standalone. It's like Squirtle, especially since they brought Greninja in as like the water type, and Ivysaur doesn't really have any popularity on its own. It's a middle evolution of a Kanto starter that is the least liked of the 3 Kanto starters, so...
Freaking Rolf. So whiny. I'm so scared. Aren't you scared? Of course, but I'll totally be rescued.
It's like there's 4 Pokemon currently known to be playable. Jigglypuff is almost certainly coming back. People are hoping Mewtwo comes back.
Shit.
What's going on
I didn't know
here?
he could reach him. Come on, I kill this guy. Go.
I liked Ivysaur too. He was my favorite out of the 3 that the trainer used, but realistically I expect it to be cut. Again, out of the unconfirmed veterans, I'm pretty sure that the 3 that I said are the only ones that have a good chance of being dropped. Like Lucas, maybe. But, And if it was between Falco and Wolf, I would hope that Wolf would stay and Falco would get cut, but they're probably both gonna stay.
Okay, don't go after the healer, please. Shit. Okay, good. At least they're smart.
Do you have a way to protect him?
Not. Like,
Can you have Ike, like, kill the guy, or...
I can have him kill him, yeah. It's just, it's annoying because you can't really block their way, and if they can get around you, then they'll get around you, so.
They wouldn't do Falco as a costume at Fox. Look at how they treated Lucina. Like, she didn't need to be in the game and was probably added in because they had extra development time.
Reinforcement. As deputy commander of the Grail Mercenaries. Okay. Go back over here and heal yourself. Can I heal myself? I think. No, I can't. I gotta use
That's
it.
stupid.
I know it's like seems like a waste, but holy crap, he needs
Yeah.
it.
There's no reason to get rid of Lucas, but people have been saying that he's going to get cut for a long time, and I'm not sure what the real reasoning for that is. Like, I don't know. I didn't play as him much, but I mean, I see no reason for any characters really to get cut if it can get avoided.
Alright, 13. Come on, critical. Yes. Well, I know he critical, but it was a good enough.
Ness is one of my best, actually, so I'm...
Yeah, you're dead. There we go. Okay, that went better.
Yeah, I know about that Wario leak. The 3DS eShop thing.
I assume Wario's
Like,
getting
there's...
in. Like,
There was really no doubt anyway.
the only thing interesting I think that I've seen is the talk about the rating of the game. Apparently there's like no crude left or anymore.
No, they actually, because I think I said this in another stream, like, the Nintendo of Australia, or like the rating group down there, basically like released info on the game, and it said something about like a character with like visible buttocks
Oh.
and like just crude humor in general.
I see.
So like, it's probably Wario.
Yeah.
Like, nobody wants to see it, but
Yeah.
they're if anybody's gonna show that, it's probably gonna be him. He's gonna have like a Prolmer's crack or something.
Probably. They give him a really big one too.
Ugh.
It's like the peach in downtown Atlanta. There's just this huge peach in Atlanta, and every single time we go by it, it's just a freaking plumber's crack. It's amazing. Sorry, I'm really cautious with my, like, advancements. I like to make sure everybody's at least together. I try to get them to where they can't reach us, and you're just on the edge, you know? And then you can just run in and get them. So, hopefully this works well.
I'm still hoping on Ridley. I don't know what to think at this point. Like, the only argument for Ridley getting in, seriously, at this point, is that, like, they were vague with the whole shadow thing. And even that is debatable. Because, like, honestly, you do have to, like, realize, like, he said there will be other boss characters, and then showed Ridley's, like, shadow.
Yeah.
That's what you're meant to think. So he could just be sneaky about it, and then that's what I'm hoping for, but I don't know. Also, why are some of those bushes sparkling? Do you find stuff in those?
I think you could get, like, a little heal there or something.
I'm not sure what the
hoping he
status is
doesn't
of that
die.
one leak theory now, the one with, like, the Bowser Jr. and Duck Hunt dog. Apparently it's this group of, like, 3 leaks that all kind of, like, worked well together.
Oh, yeah, that thing.
It's hard for me to explain.
Okay, good, they didn't go for him. Ooh. It's so tense with battles, because, like, I don't want to lose anybody. Okay, 13, 31, 13. Let's... He's only got a tiny amount left, so I can actually take him out. If you don't freaking miss. Freaking ice.
Jeez.
Okay, well, let's rethink that then.
Can you have the Clara kill him?
I can, but...
Stupid Alfonso thing. The Alfonso meme came from an early Miiverse post where because you could see Toon Link in his Spirit Tracks outfit on the train level, and when people saw that, it was kind of thought of immediately like, oh hey, Toon Link deconfirmed, and then Toon Link was actually announced. So then they showed later on that if you play as him on that level, the background character gets replaced with Alfonso. Who
Leave it to me.
I haven't played Spirit Tracks, but I assume that he's just a character from that game. So, like, it's just kind of this meme now of like, yeah, like people are saying like when Ridley is used on the stage, she gets like Alfonso joins the battle, like, or whatever it is. Like
Yeah.
Alfonso takes over. Leave it to me. Like,
Alright, good.
can you like check the bushes? That's bugging me.
It's fine.
And yeah, I've heard that Ice Climbers thing too. Not sure what to think of that really.
If they're cut, then it's totally dragging down the Wii version. Okay, so they disobeyed the orders.
It better not frickin' still say clock. We did forget to change it to this game, but whatever. People can deal.
Did we like put down Homestar Game?
Let me
as
go
well?
ahead and change it, I guess, while I'm thinking about it.
Might as well.
It's a little bit irritating, but
It's okay. At least people will have known that we tried to
you
change
go to the
it.
dashboard, just
It doesn't
Cause-
matter which one you do. If it doesn't change, it doesn't change. Just edit it here.
what's it called again?
Path of Radiance. It
save? You gonna save?
No, I copy paste the title then.
Huh?
Copy paste the title.
Dashboard.
I don't know if it's working or not. I guess it did it. Yeah. It's like, it doesn't update, guys. Like, I don't know why. I don't know what to tell you. I can't make it update something.
Okay, it says update successful. If it doesn't, then deal.
Yeah. Alright. I'll see both of you dead. Wench. See, look, she's dressed for battle. Like a normal smart woman would. This stinks. Fatling pig. At least he didn't say
Yes.
youngling. I like how they're still on their horses. Forever on their horses.
Yes.
He just fainted. Freaking Rolf. Oscar always happy. I like Oscar because he's always happy. This guy's dead. A single arrow right between the eyes. Who else could make a shot like that? No one, that's who. It's Shinon. I did just save your lives. I like these two. So many characters.
Yeah, there's a few.
In the end, I got to feather someone. Poor guy in the armor. Don't stop believing. Huzzah, we saved them.
You saved me.
And nobody died. It was tense, though. We should take bets on, like, who's gonna die first. Probably Soren. It's not even around yet. Like, freaking Soren, every single playthrough, always dies. Sit down. You haven't had the chance to speak yet. Yes, you've disobeyed direct orders. No, it's me.
Everyone will be punished.
Everyone, 40 lashes, go. They did what they did. They done did what they did. Confined to quarters doesn't sound too bad, honestly, if you're, like, in the military and working. Like, hey, it's a vacation, you know? Unless that means you go out and do work at the same time. I don't know. It's essentially sending a kid to the room because, like, they wanted to go there in the first place.
Yeah.
Me belly's emptier in me first mate's head. I
We'll
like
go with that one.
me. Port Talma. Well, it sure looks like a pirate ship. Alright, hopefully we'll get to villagers and visit them before they all get died. Get died. Feathering sea scum is like shooting apples off a tree. I like Shinon. Thunder and lightning maneuvers. Guess it's been about 10 days or so. Ready.
Ivysaur and Ice Climbers being cut is a weird selection. Why Ivysaur but not Squirtle?
I'm never very good at picking units. Trying to think. With the pirate ship, I guess we don't need a whole lot of movement, but I do like the strength. I guess I'll go ahead and use these guys for now. Might as well. They gave her to us, so let's give it a go. 26, 19. See, it's sword. It's a lance. Nope. And one hit. Yes.
I agree with the Rosalina statement, but at the same time, it's not the same as the Ice Climber situation because Rosalina is basically one character plus like a small basic model that does some extra stuff. It's not two
it's
characters
like
moving
another different
simultaneously.
whole thing. Probably don't have to think about it too much actually, because it's on easy, so I'm just used to thinking about it.
It's fine.
I don't remember the range of the arrows. I guess it's one space away. Yeah. Okay. I'd rather not leave my archer out there though. Let us put you here. There's a few guys here. Alright, come join up with us here. Oh. And one more hit.
Yay for Pegasus.
Yeah, there are Pegasus in this game. Just saying.
Yeah, I knew there was. I hadn't actually seen it before though. It's very derpy looking.
Well, yeah, I guess. They're kind of awesome though.
The Lucas thing is weird. I don't really have anything else to say on it. Like, there's no reason to consider him to be cut, but if anybody was going to be, then I mean he's one of the first to go. So I don't know.
Clam bake. It's a great insult. So I guess they
Quite
killed.
sure what it meant.
I can't remember. I guess they legitimately killed her brother. I don't know. That's just nothing to me. Okay, Marcia, your health kind of sucks. Is off for countering. And
As far as new
Blair's.
characters, I'm still holding out for, like I said, Wrigley. We are hoping that the Chorusman leak was true because I think that would be interesting.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping for that.
My main thing here is just,
Nice.
like I said, Ridley, K-Rool, Mewtwo are kind of like the three big ones, and then the Chorusman. I don't really care about Shulk at all, but I wouldn't have a problem with him getting in. And those are really the only main ones that have been said a lot, other than the Bowser Jr. Duck Hunt Dog leak, which I don't know if that's
I don't
being
know.
taken seriously now or
Yeah.
not. Earthbound was fun. It's definitely a different type of RPG. And it's like there's parts of it that have kind of outdated and blech mechanics, but once you get over that, it's still fun to play.
Okay, I can't control you, Marcia, so you're gonna have to do a little better than that. Jesus Christ. Don't die before I even get control over you. I assume you can't, though. Or she won't. Okay, she dies.
remember? Or?
She was an other. I couldn't control her at all. So I don't remember if that's scripted or not.
Maybe you might be able to get there really quick or something. I don't know.
I don't know. She's gone now, so. Oh well. Oh well. If she sucked that bad, I didn't want her on my team anyway.
But the Pegasus, though.
Screw the Pegasus. We get another one.
There you go. The only thing I know about Earthbound is Ness and some freaking abortion thingy of a final boss. That is how well known the Gaius fight is.
Wow.
But that's why I was like, I really wanted you to go into that spoiler free, because that's a rare situation.
Yeah.
It is not scripted, no.
Oh, so she can live?
Yeah, she can apparently live.
Oh, okay. Well, too late now. I'm not restarting this fight. Like I said,
It says you can go up there and rescue her. She would have joined your team.
Oh well. As I said, I don't want to reset too often. I just want to take it as it comes, and if
Nuzlocke run.
what?
Huh?
Nuzlocke run?
Yeah.
Oh, like
If a character dies,
yeah,
then you
it's
don't
died
reset.
forever. Yeah, died forever.
It's okay. I don't think Fee's gonna get in. She's already shown to be a trophy.
Yeah.
Giratim still technically has a chance. I'm not sure how likely it is at this point, but it could
Yeah,
happen.
I'm not sure.
I feel like if they're gonna have another Zelda character, Giratim would be a pretty decent one to pick.
Probably.
Like, really the only other character that appears in, like, multiple games besides Link, Zelda, and Ganon, and I guess Impa, is, Tingle, and Tingle could get in as a joke character, but...
I want constant belly physics then if he gets in. Constant belly physics. Like dead or alive beach volleyball on that belly. Because that's what he is in Wind Waker.
I'm actually curious there. I've been seeing that a lot. People saying, like, I would be fine with the Rhythm Heaven character, I just don't want Chorus Kids specifically. Who would you want in that? Like, I don't know who would be a better pick,
Chorus
really.
Kids would be awesome. Like, nobody just seems to have an imagination with them. I don't know. Like, they seem like the better
Like,
character.
I don't want Karate Joe or the wrestler
Like, how
to be
boring.
the Rhythm Heaven character, because they could be made with just a basic physical punch kick moveset.
Yeah, like 3 characters in one would be really interesting.
I'd want them to be a really weird, out there kind of character that, like, incorporate things from other things in the series and have rhythm-based moves, because that would be really cool. And it's like, yeah, you could have Karate Joe have rhythm-based moves, but he's a more generic design, I think.
Any donations?
I can check.
Yoki.
Ooh, yes, actually, it's a quite big one.
Oh. Oh, nice. Okay.
Thank you for the
Thank you for
donations.
the donations,
Both of
indeed.
them are actually quite nice. I will fill out the tickets for those, and then I will go back to the chat.
Write down their name on a separate paper, and then.
Well, I can recognize the last donator of the last shift pretty
Oh,
easily.
okay.
So.
We eat a wyvern. That reminds me. What are we having for dinner?
The gruel, probably.
Okay. This stupid gruel. Man, I was feeding my Tomodachi characters a burger the other night, and oh my god, I craved a burger.
Yeah,
It was
I
crazy.
wouldn't mind one, unless if you want to do like a McDonald's run when the shift is over.
I don't know.
I wouldn't mind having
wouldn't
like
mind either.
6 burgers.
6 burgers. Goodness.
6 goddamn burgers.
I don't think we've eaten like anything this weekend. I feel I feel like I haven't
we ate
eaten
a fair
anything.
amount of pizza, and
Well,
yesterday we had fish. And that was
Yeah,
it.
I just feel like so hungry all the time this weekend. It's not even. We're not even doing anything. Like, I'm pressing buttons.
Yeah.
What has our life become? Pressing buttons for charity. As long as the people are enjoying it, right? Gather the troops. You really gotta watch out where you're walking around this guy, because his shoulder pad, man, it could like probably stab your eye out. It's like 90 shoulder pads going on there. There's Soren. He's gonna die. He always dies. Seriously. Nobody understands. I had to reset, I think, like 3 times once for him to not die. It was horrible. So let's see how sucky I was back then fighting. It's Crimea and Dane. They've gone to war. War? It can't be. It's impossible. Go ahead, Soren. Alright. I'm going to die, so let me go ahead and talk. Take a look at this map. This is important. It's a map of Crimea. Quite detailed from the looks of it. Quite nice. I want it. Yes, this is Melior, Crimea's capital. I assume I'm pronouncing this right. Our base of operations is here. Everything started 3 days ago. We're just now learning about it, apparently, even though we're not very far away from it. Went to the archives of Melior's Royal Library. Always the Royal Library. The scream of a terrible beast, a wyvern perhaps, rent the air, and the building was rocked by a tremor. I rushed outside and saw wave after wave of knights, cavalry, and wyvern riders, each clad in glistening ebon armor, black as night. The Dane army. What's their provocation? Never been friendly. Nothing approached the scale of a track. It's brutal and without warning. Dane laid the capital to waste. Daring Gambit.
Pokemon does have a lot of playable characters, but
I'm evil because I wear black.
It works because there's a lot of them and there's a lot of fan favorites, and you can have a lot of variety. That, and there's no main character. It's not like... That's the thing with Fire Emblem, too, is like Fire Emblem has a lot of characters in there right now, but that's because there isn't really a consistent cast. It, like,
Yeah.
always changes, so... With Pokemon, like, you have the staple, like, Pikachu's always going to be there.
I wish they had
Jigglypuff,
done-
I don't think should have been stuck, like,
It's
shouldn't have
just-
stuck around that
it's
long, but
Jigglypuff.
it's in there now.
It's Jigglypuff.
So-
Nobody cares about Jigglypuff.
I don't know.
Ike's, like, scarf thing has, like, a weird colorization on it.
I have not played Rhythm Heaven Fever. I do want to at some point.
I'm going to die. Okay, so there's war. Pretty much sums it up.
War be declared.
Yeehaw. What, me? He's just a boy. Blast.
I have not played Elite Beat Agents. I don't really know anything about it. That's pretty much all I can say. I don't know anything about it.
About what?
Elite Beat Agents.
Oh.
I know it's another rhythm thing.
Let's throw out the Regal Sword.
Really?
Just kidding. It's beautiful. It's probably gonna break.
Wait, really?
What?
Pit was going to be in Smash Bros. 64, but they had trouble animating the wings, so they replaced him with Jigglypuff.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
could
know if
honestly
that's true or not, but I can almost see that
I
being
can
the
almost see
case.
that. Did you write all the tickets down?
I did.
Oh, okay. Where's the Hello Kitty at?
Done that.
Oh, okay. The Hello Kitty. You feeling alright? I have an omen. I feel like Soren's going to die. even here. Okay, experience, young man full of promise, nobody cares, it's Ike.
Yeah, and Pokemon
Okay.
is Nintendo's second best-selling series, so
Alright,
it
Soren, stay to the back.
makes sense to have a lot of representatives. I mean, if you don't like the series personally, then, I mean, I can see getting kind of annoyed by that, but it makes sense from a business standpoint and choosing familiar faces, basically.
Music. I like how they can't walk in a straight line. They're just. He looks incredibly confused. Like,
What
the
is that face?
What the heck? I didn't realize they blinked. Do you blink? Oh, they do blink. Oh my god, I never noticed they blinked. Now I will never unsee it. The heck? I could have sworn it was static images.
I think the only series that have, like, disproportionate representation so far are
Soren.
Fire Emblem, because it has too many characters. Kid Icarus has way too many items, and Donkey Kong doesn't have enough stuff. And also Pikmin doesn't have much, but it's kind of a not as well-known series, so I can get away with that, so.
I think that's all I can choose. Yeah. I could just not use Soren, maybe. Or not. How do I choose them?
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought that
Do you, try to put on, like, one of the red ones, and then see if it tells you, like, who do you get rid of then?
No, it doesn't.
Weird. Okay, then.
Soren's gonna die. Okay.
I could see Pikmin doesn't need a second playable character, it just needs more representation in general. It would be cool to have, like, some of the enemies as assist trophies,
He can reach him.
that kind of thing.
So we are
Like,
gonna
you
move-
could have another one of the captains playable and make them basically a clone, but I wouldn't really see the point in putting the development time into that.
Alright, so let's see here. God, I don't wanna move. I need 2 hits out of you. Kill him. There we go.
God, a sunken castle stage for Pikmin, that would be terrifying. You're just playing the level and then suddenly, a minute into it, just a gigantic water wraith crashes in and rolls over all the characters.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing can be taken seriously from the tournaments yet. Like, you can draw some evidence from it, but nobody knows what characters are going to be good or not until you can play the game for more than a few minutes. And again, with no items.
Active nightmare.
Apparently Bowser got quite a boost. Apparently, like, I heard that he was dominating a lot of people in the, what was it, the Comic-Con thing?
Yeah. It's like a bunch of Bowser fights from what I heard.
And he turned into, like, some mysterious green ball or something.
Yeah, it glitched out, I think, on one person that I heard of.
So, if anything, that right there proves it's an early build. Unless they just release a crap product and then, like, patch it later.
Like, date. Well, isn't that what games do now?
Yeah.
They release a crap product have the people test it and then see what fixes it. I hate that so much. Like, I don't know what to think about early access. Like, it's great and all, but finish your damn game before you, like, release it. I don't know. It's been happening so much now. I'm just so scared to send Soren anywhere. Alright, you...
Yeah, Sakurai hasn't had anything to do with most of the recent Kirby games.
8, 7...
I actually am curious, though, now that we're bringing that up. What has Miyamoto been doing as of late?
He's
like,
doing Star
apparently
Fox.
he's doing Star Fox, but I don't know if he's had any hand in, like, any of the recent Mario games.
I think he's getting
and
older now.
Zelda seems like it's mostly Aonuma now, so...
Yeah. I think he's getting older now, so it's a little scary.
Yeah. Semi-retired.
I think he's still in charge of stuff, but... Well, not in charge, but, like, he's kind of like the queen at this point. He's just kind of an icon that's there.
Yeah.
No offense to the queen.
Little Mac looks interesting to try out. I had my doubts about him at first, because it really is just punching in different ways. But we haven't really had a character that is completely ground-based before, so it'll be different. Especially since my playstyle is usually jumping and hitting with aerial attacks more often than not, so I'd have to, like, teach myself to not do it. Yeah, I don't think Tajiri has worked on the Pokemon games either, because now it's all Masuda. It's weird how, like, all these franchises that get started by people just end up kind of, like, getting passed on to somebody else.
Guess that's what happens with franchises.
Just let me shoot through this person in front
Yeah,
of me.
not D&D rules, that's for sure.
You can't fire into melee. So do the medics in this game actually have attacks, or do they only heal?
I don't remember now. Alright, see if you can take this guy out.
Wind.
No, you cannot. Thought you were better than that, Soren. Thought I could get you some XP so you don't die. Freaking... Ugh.
Goodbye, Light Span.
See you later. Thanks for stopping in.
Project Giant Robot, which is a game where you build robots and fight them. Isn't that basically Custom Robo? Like, that's already a Nintendo property, and I don't think they've done anything with it in a long time.
Alright.
Except in Custom Robo, they're tiny instead of giant, but still.
Then you want to go ahead and poke out here. See if I can get rid of... If I can kill this guy with Sora and get him some XP points, and... Oh, fuck, he's gonna heal.
Okay, so he's considering retirement and basically getting people prepared for that. That makes sense.
It's still terrifying. I know he's not even really doing anything right now, but it's just like, holy crap. Alright, can you kill him? Just kill him.
I've never played a Custom Robo game. I should
can do
probably
it.
try one at some point, but...
There we go.
It's like I've never touched Custom Robo or Advance Wars, and they have absolutely no Smash representation yet. It's one of those things where it's like if they got a character, they would become more well-known, and maybe the series could pick up, but I don't know. Because when you really look at it, like Brenna said earlier, not today, but another day, like, Smash Brothers really is just a giant ad.
Yeah.
It's a fun one, but it really is
It's
just
just
an
a
ad.
big ad.
know what games you have for the system, so like which ones other than the good ones and the sports games do we have? Like, I know you have like Turok and stuff. I've never played that.
Never
I
played
could
that
give
either.
that a try.
You want to try that?
I could.
Alright. Oh god, Ike.
3 minutes of perfect dark.
Clearly.
Jet Force Gemini.
God, no. It's hard. How about you actually switch up here? See if you can heal him. There you go. That's better. You can go right here. See if you do anything to him. You suck.
Do Jeopardy and wrestling
One.
again.
One! Now I have to waste somebody else's turn to get to you and save you.
Quick, shoot through Ike.
Yeah, I can do that. That's a
Bend your
waste,
neck
though.
back.
Hang on.
Oh yeah, chameleon twist.
Suck at that game too.
Well, somebody said like we weren't able to get it to work last time I tried.
Oh yeah. Guess that's the only ones I can go right now. Let's go ahead and whittle him down.
Yeah,
some.
if Ike dies, I'm pretty sure it's game over.
Yeah. Because he's like the main character, like Timber.
Yes.
There we go. Get him a little bit down. Titania pretty much can take him out probably. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And do I have to beat the other guys, or do they run away? Oh gosh. Don't know weapons very well.
Steel axe is almost broken, but it's we have another one.
Yeah.
I
Let's
don't
go
know, it's up
ahead
to you.
and get rid of that then. It's not like we're playing for keepsies here. Alright. Yay, Soren lived! He'd probably die in the next one though.
How many characters do you amass at the end of this game?
I
Like,
don't remember.
I mean, like not an exact count, but
'Cause
is
I
it
did-
like a lot?
I did finish this game, but it's been forever.
Because I know that these dialogue scenes are highly dependent on like who's still alive and stuff, and I just have to wonder how much was actually
Oh yeah.
like how many alternatives were
Oh,
made.
we don't have Marcia.
Yeah.
Oh, freaking Alicia. Forgot about her. She's only the main character at the end.
Really?
No. She's important, but I don't like her. What time is it?
Hmm?
What time is it?
5:08.
It's about an
So
hour.
a little less than an hour left.
Go ahead and plug the thing.
Nope.
Okay.
Thank you, dude. There are 66 characters.
In this game?
Yes.
I didn't realize that. Stop fiddling with the things.
It's just a pen.
Well, it annoys me. I'm feeling rather droll. Bored Ike. I think she's like the princess or something.
Yep.
She comes with her own soundtrack, actually. Whenever she says her name, that music comes
Elincia
up.
Riddell Cremea.
My name is Alincia. Da, da, da. Comes with her own live soundtrack.
Kill her off.
Yeah, I wish. I don't know. I don't know why I don't like her. She's okay.
But she screws the rules.
Because she is green. Everyone has
Yes.
green hair. Oscar's got green hair. I think Boyd's got green hair. Oscar's always happy, though. I once had Oscar die. It was sad. I reset, though. Not reading this. I probably should. Cache escape. I beg of you.
I beg you, no.
So the ragtag group of mercenaries must defeat the evil overlord. Every single movie ever.
What?
Just the ragtag group.
Oh, yeah. Like my Fire Red Omega team, just the ragtag group of NU/UU tier Pokemon that somehow managed to make it through the game. People doubted my use of Magcargo, and it probably could have been better, but oh well, it was still fine.
Okay then. Rolf. We should probably move to a more secure location.
A farm.
Or maybe, like, on a mountain.
A
where
farm.
There's no place to attack from behind. Don't die, Soren. We are mercenaries.
Mercenaries on a farm.
They can never act outside of the mercenary stereotype.
So, when we're done with this shift and we raffle off those prizes, should we do the bucket immediately then? Or is that going to be after the last shift but before the
We
N64?
do the bucket immediately because
Because the N64 ones don't go into
separate,
that.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the freaking that final fight in the Emerald LP that I did, where it was just seriously max revive over and over and over until he ran out of PP. That was the most boring and useless fight ever.
Yeah.
It's like it took no skill. It's like I could have had a higher level team and then try to do it legitimately, but screw that. Oh, there's 46, not 66. 46 characters, not 66.
Oh, okay. Still a lot.
Yeah, still not sure on that Cleffa solo run. It's something that, like, I wanted to do originally. I will spoil my plans. I was never going to say this because I thought that it was something I would eventually do. But at this rate, it seems like it probably will never happen, so I have no problem explaining this now.
So I'm going to show you the prize that you've never gotten.
No, what? Yes. It's not like it would have been that great anyway.
I know.
My original plan, back when I had that list of all the LPs I planned on doing, I was going to do the Metroid Fusion 1%, which again is still not completely never going to happen. I just have to actually buckle down and do the damn thing. There was going to be a running joke throughout that LP that basically I was going to just have Adam with this completely... I never really established what it was going to sound like, but I was going to give him some kind of a identifiable voice. And then the very end of the game, like after the credits and everything, I was going to have a Still Alive parody of Adam singing it with his voice that I gave him. And then, as a follow-up to that, the Cleffa solo run was going to have a Want You Gone parody, still sung by Adam, which had nothing to do with that game, going purely off of the fact that the Cleffa was going to be nicknamed Carolyn, and I was going to involve that in there somehow. I don't really know how, but this was just a vague plan I had in mind. But yeah. And now that I've said it, it will actually happen, and people will know that it is coming.
Clearly.
I don't know. If I do actually do Metroid Fusion, honestly wouldn't mind doing the Still Alive parody at the end of it.
I don't know if I have to stay on the square or
As I said,
not. Nah.
well, what happened? Did somebody die?
No.
Oh,
You would know if somebody died.
okay.
There's like a death scene and all that.
Anyway, the Paris run was kind of just given up on because it got to a point where it was kind of BS.
It's
And,
at that point, yeah.
Oh boy, Conga Line of Death.
Yeah. Let's all line
the
up.
Spiritomb run, I think we actually just forgot that that was a thing.
Yeah. Okay, I need to move you here. Vulnerary left. Actually.
Also, another thing with the Metroid Fusion, I've kind of like alluded to this a few times, and I never really flat out said it, but I don't have a problem just giving this away. If that playthrough happens, which again, hopefully it will, it's going to be completely post-commentary because I was going to have Kabutroid as a guest throughout the whole thing. He did actually agree to that, but it was like 2 years ago, and because I've never followed up on that at all, he probably forgot about it. So I would have to like contact him again and all that stuff, but we've talked on Skype a few times, and we did that interview with Sefazin, and he was in that, so I mean, it's definitely not out of the realm of possibility. It just depends on how busy he'd be.
Yeah.
Because I think he's like going to be going between jobs pretty soon, so.
Oh. Let's just defend this corner here and bottleneck them all.
Somebody is saying you don't have to actually stay on that square, you just have to prevent the enemy from reaching it for 8 turns.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, the Planet Zebeth author.
Kill him.
Fun fact, before
Yes.
I got married to Bruna, there was like a lot of talk about us getting married, just kind of for convenience sake, and because at that point we'd already been living together for a while, so it's like it was just pretty much a formality at that point. And I was still having my reservations about it, and I had a manly talk with Kabutroid, and he basically convinced me to go through with it. So
Forced you to get married, clearly.
we have kind of an interesting thing you wouldn't think about. It's like, I need confidence to go through with this. Let me ask the author of a Metroid Sprite comic that I don't really know.
Oh,
like,
Lord.
I don't know how that even happened, honestly. It was kind of weird.
Alright, let's see here. 16, 2. Maybe we can actually take out. Ooh, I'll be leaving Soren open though. Let's have you go ahead and attack him. Alright, I need to stop kill you.
It's the only reasonable course of action.
Alright, there we go. Now you. Don't die. Actually,
Yes, all the secrets are coming out in this stream.
clearly. That's not gonna kill him. Because Soren sucks right now. Shock and surprise. I don't like this. You are useless right there, but I don't want to open you up. Because Soren's right there.
Flash could happen again. We've never
It's hard
really,
to find some.
we haven't really looked for bad Flash games. We'd kind of have to have people send them to us again. Which, I mean, if, I don't know, if we get good suggestions, we might do one.
Yeah.
Because those were pretty fun. And I wish that Retsupre did more of those. They sort of, there's been a couple of recent ones that were okay to watch. Nothing will ever beat the freaking Trapped series. But, I mean, there were plenty of other bad Flash games, like the Metroid ones that they did. Those were so awful. And I personally did enjoy the Ambition series, as long and awful as it was. You didn't really watch those, though, right?
Not really.
Yeah, if you got bad Flash games, go ahead and send them
I feel
to
like
us.
I'm getting really good level ups right now.
Assuming, of course, the YouTube message system works
That
and that I
freaking
actually
message
check
system.
it, because I have not been.
I've been checking it, but even people say that they send something. Sometimes it goes through, sometimes it don't. Come on, poke 'em one more time. No, of course not. Let's see if you can.
No, you never understood the name Rifflash, yeah. That was just because they called it Retsu Frash, and I'm like, well, we gotta come up with some kind of a term for this, and so I'm like, Riff Tracks, Rifflash.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, they just realized the name.
Yes.
Yay. I like it when
Sonic RPG was... It was funny for a one-time thing, but I wouldn't want to keep going with it.
No, never. Okay, 5.
I will find Lenny Loose Jocks Goes Walkabout and its sequel, Lenny Loose Jocks in Space, and I will do those, even though I don't think those are actually bad games. Those are from, like, frickin' 1998.
God, these freaking level ups. Okay.
Actually, I don't know if they were that old. They were frickin' old, though. Go ahead and PM them to Brenna, because I never remember to check mine, so it'll be more likely to be checked that way. Mario crossover thing?
What is it?
Oh, the Super Mario crossover. No, because that's actually a good game.
What game?
The one where you play through Super Mario Bros. With other NES characters.
Oh, I see.
I've played that before, it's fun.
Poke. Oh, come on, really? Useless. Now I'm open to attack on this side.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Waluigi is, what happened with that. What happened was I discovered that site, I read through all the articles and really enjoyed it, referenced them in Wario Land 4, and at one point they happened to link to one of Tim's Mario World Blind videos and was like, basically like, this is cool because most of us know this game backwards and forwards, and here's a playthrough of somebody who's never played it.
Yeah.
It's like, imagine actually playing through this and losing to these bosses. Like, it's kind of a unique experience. And so I sent him a message. I'm like, hey, I actually know the guy who did that video, and if you are taking recommendations, you could put up maybe some of my stuff. I did this Lost Levels / American Mario 2 played simultaneous challenge thing, and I also did this coinless challenge of Sunshine. Obviously you won't show the whole thing, but you can like point out that it exists. And they did actually link to those, and then shortly after the site did die, I think it was some kind of something happened with, like, in the personal life of the main author, and he basically just kind of dropped the site and kind of wanted to disappear off the internet. I don't think it was anything, like, related to the site. It was probably just, like, maybe... I don't even really have any theories on that, but it's not really any of my business, I guess. But yeah, that was a cool site. I wish it was still up. God, I did, like, all of those Japanese Escape the Room games.
Little Soren right here by himself.
New Super Mario Bros. 2 coinless never been suggested before.
Yes. It's quite new, actually. Good job, Titania. Yep, by all means, you guys keep on coming up here and keep on dying. The comrades' bodies are piling up as we speak.
Lars Adventure. Not sure what to imagine from that game. I will, however, think of Lars from the first Futurama movie, which was just Fry. Spoilers, by the way.
Let's see if we can take this guy out.
You should play the stock market coinless.
Okay then. Good job, Sora. Did well. Go back in your corner now. Let's see. You can attack.
I will play New Super Mario Bros. 2 coinless, or no, I won't do it coin. I'll just play the game normally, and do it on a charity thing where for every coin that I collect in the game, I must donate 1 Doge coin to
Well then.
just insert random charity here.
Yeah.
No, I will not actually do that. Because although Doge coins are very worthless, they would add up over time, so...
Yeah, it would. What was it, like 5,000 of them or like a nickel?
It's like 6,000 to $1 or something like that. With how quickly you get coins in that game, that could become a problem.
Yeah, it would. Very nice. Doing nicely.
I don't understand Bitcoins at all. And Dogecoins to that extent.
Yeah. 338. Everybody's pretty healed, so.
I swear I always forget that I did Super Demo World and Sly Cooper.
It's like Uber was just an unusual one. It's not our usual forte.
Yeah. And Lego Harry Potter.
Freaking out.
That was one that
We were just dumb in that one.
we tried, but yeah, we were very, very dumb.
I guess we just didn't get it, the gameplay, you know. Obviously we didn't.
I'm not sure what happened to
Oh god, I'm scared. Come on.
the Emerald hack. I think it actually did get finished, but I never saw any of it.
Which hat?
The one that Robert worked on.
Yeah. Sure. Is there any proof?
Now,
Alright.
now.
Let's see. Thought we were
God,
on
the scrap
6
metal
turns.
story. Yeah, the scrap metal story was pretty legendary from that thing.
Thought we were on turn 6. Okay, nice. That was a long one.
So the LPs that I've officially dumped were Lego Harry Potter, Gex 3, Oracle of Seasons, Tomb Raider Last Revelation. I want to say there was another one, and at this point, arguably Nuts and Bolts. That one's still up in the air, though.
You're gonna slow us all down. Just, I hope I don't slow you all down.
Any combination of Mario 74, Kaizo, Mario 64, and the words Extreme Edition or Coinless
Edition.
need to go to hell. Like,
Well, you don't like coinless anymore?
well, we're not doing Coinless for either of those hacks. I actually randomly came across Let's Finish Gex 3 for Big Dip by just searching for my username
Well,
on
on Google.
YouTube. I did not watch any of it, but I saw that it existed.
I like the faceless soldiers of evil. Stupefying. Okay. It's the derpy enemies.
still just the 2 donations so far.
Alright.
Got about a half hour left. No, I'll probably do another Mario 64 ROM hack at some point. I just haven't done it yet. I don't know. So at some point when we run out of videos to watch, I might check out that X3 one just to see what it's like. I actually just happened to notice it like 5 days ago. So it's not like I've known about it for a long time and never watched it.
Is the creator in the chat?
I don't think so.
Oh.
But... Oh yes, we will do the Waluigi mod for Ocarina of Time.
A race unlike Icon's fellow Bjork.
Bjork?
Are they not human?
I don't know.
I didn't even know that. Those are like the beast people.
The only way that Big Tip's Adventure 3 will ever happen is, basically if I stop having to work. Because I don't see myself working on that regularly otherwise.
And Jonah, come do it for us. A brief diversion, but it won't be brief. Chapters are never brief. Blazes. Why does it have to be so blamed humid?
So blamed humid.
What does that even mean? Blamed.
I don't know.
Suppose you'll have to grin and bear it. This heat is appalling.
We'll just use the mod in the Voyager of Time LP, not mention it at all, and then just have it go back to normal in the following video.
Do what?
Just
Oh,
in a video, I'll just a random episode of Voyager of Time. It'll just be Waluigi,
Oh.
and then you'll switch back
Yes,
afterwards.
literally. Oh, there's prejudices. Beast man, subhumans.
Did people ever get collectively really upset at me? I don't think so. Like, I mean, there's people who had a beef with me individually, and then I usually am like, okay, you can go away then, I don't care. Like,
There was that one group that was like single-handedly trying to take down the entire of YouTube.
yeah, that was YouTube in general, that wasn't
Yeah.
just me.
Well,
But-
they concentrated on you for a time,
Yeah.
and they had nothing left to do with their lives, I guess. I don't know.
Super Mario 63 has an official speed run on Speed Demo's archive.
Speed Demo's archive like went downhill as soon as they started letting in Flash games.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
You have to burn the rope speed run,
Like,
go.
how was that even in? And it takes so long to get verified, I think now. It's just not even worth it. You just put your run up on YouTube and there you go.
Oh yeah, there's the one that said that I should break up with you for my Let's Play career.
Uh-huh.
Because it'll be better in the long run.
Probably. I did ruin everything, didn't I?
You totally did. Even if you did, it's not like I would really take that into account.
Even if I did ruin everything, you wouldn't take into the account that I did ruin everything.
Like, if you had ruined my Let's Play career, I wouldn't break up with you over that.
Oh,
Is what
okay.
I'm trying to say.
Alright.
I like the word career in that
Career.
circumstance.
Quotations,
Yeah.
It's not like we're making millions here.
My career that I stopped doing for about a year and then just kind of got back to.
We've only got one life. We are family. That's it. That's all.
Well, the haters are usually the ones that are just like, you sound so depressed, I can't believe that you're actually playing this game and not like slitting your wrists
God, I hate
and
that.
just crap like that. And
Shuffle
a
the forest.
grown-ass man playing Pokemon, you're a disgrace.
Well, they're the grown-ass people watching the video of the grown-ass man playing the Pokemon, so, like, which is worse? I love that.
Oh yeah, the whole me copying Chugga thing, I remember that.
Soren's gonna die.
Like, wasn't it that I, like, started Sunshine before he did?
Yeah.
And, like, started Pikmin 2 before he did?
It doesn't
And, like,
matter.
did one other game that he did, and people thought that I copied him or something? Like,
how do you even copy a popular game?
yeah, it's
what?
like, they're
That's like
first-party
saying
Nintendo
people who
games,
play
like-
Oot is copying everybody else who plays Oot. Like, it's Oot. Why do we have Rolf with us? Just have him blend in with the forest, and there we go.
Yeah, I straight up beat Sunshine before he started it, and people said that I copied him. Straight up got mauled by that cougar.
Alright, let's see here. Bridge. C spot looks like 2 bridges on the side. Side's heavily. It's gonna take longer for them to get there. Okay, Soren, you're gonna die. And you're gonna die. So let's go ahead and move in just a weensy bit. Just a weensy bit. I could probably go ahead and
Oh yeah, Stinko Mario, that was a thing I did too.
boom. Mark. Yes.
Anyway, it's not just YouTube commenters that claim that I'm monotone, it's one of my old bosses at work did too before she left, so I'm glad that she's gone now. But it was on more than one circumstance. Basically, like, they would, like, tell me that, like, I need to have more emotion
it's
when I'm
'cause
talking to
AT&T,
customers.
you need to be like
and-
super cheerful, happy, no matter what.
But like they were, what would happen was like they'd say that I would need to show more emotion while on the phone, and then I would like try and argue that like this is my natural voice, I can't really do anything else without sounding really fake. And then they'd go, "No, see how you're talking right now would be fine. You need to be that way." I'm like, "No, how I'm talking right now is I'm angry." Like, there's a difference.
Yeah.
If I want to sound like I have a personal issue with every customer I'm talking to, I can try and do that.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's what you want.
And then you end up on the front page of Yahoo News for like yelling at a customer.
Yeah, for telling a customer to
I'm
that they
gonna
can't,
die.
like that they're not allowed to disconnect for like
That was
26
pretty
minutes straight.
freaking
That
terrible.
I have done that before though.
But that was pretty freaking terrible though. You shouldn't do that to a customer.
I'm gonna frickin' do that to people. I don't care.
Not for 25 minutes. I know how it is.
They have to hang up.
I know that it's a hang up or
Like,
sign up thing.
I'll tell people like flat out, like if you are uncomfortable with continuing with your
But
service,
AT&T already tells
I
you.
can't change your mind.
Yeah, but
Like,
AT&T tells you 3 rebuttals. That's it. Because
I've rebutted for like an hour.
I know, but that's when you're selling the shit. Like when you're just disconnecting or not, then who cares? You know, just disconnect them. It's better that way anyway. Then they don't have to come back and whine at you. Like if you're selling it, then yeah, it's hang up or sign up. So
Because like what it's been recently is, hey, look, you're getting $80 off of your bill currently. That's gonna stop happening in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I can give you some discounts here, but I'm only gonna be able to give you 40 off. So your bill is gonna go up, and then they'll just basically bitch about it for a while. I'll be like,
sorry.
cool story, bro.
Can't do nothing
You
anyway.
can either stay with it, like I can give you this, and then you are still free to switch if you need to, or you can do nothing and your bill is gonna go up, and there won't be anything you can do about it. So like, let me give you this, and then they'll just be stupid and not take it, and I'll try to convince them to take it for like 15 minutes, and usually not succeed. It's really freaking dumb. I don't know. Like, I don't understand that at all. It's like, if you do nothing, your bill will be $200. If you take this offer, it's going to be $160, and there's no commitment to it. Like, you can still cancel, and you won't be penalized for doing that. And they're like, well, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to switch. I'm like, you can still switch. Take the offer anyway. That way, if you don't switch, you have this. It's not that hard. And then they don't do it. And then I get pissed off, and it, like,
People are weird.
kind of ruins my day for the next few hours until I get over it. Because I hate those, because when that happens, it's like I did everything I can to try and get this person to take it, and then it still will end up counting against me. So, I don't know, it pisses me off.
Yeah. Does happen. His offer missing. His offer 2 hits. I forget how to like fix weapons, so I'm hoping that a tutorial of some sort comes up for that, because I don't remember
Huh?
fixing weapons, or if you can fix weapons, unless you just have to buy new ones. I don't know. So slowly bring them out.
The best part of me recording the Gems and Soul Silver was definitely the video that ended with me closing the DS, and there was just the random blush of Patrick behind it.
Yeah.
And
I forgot about that.
there was that one, and then it might have actually even been the same video where I showed, like, the bottom screen, which was just completely freaking broken because it was Jonah's DS that got, like, sat on or something. And, from what I remember, I had, like, a video where I explained that. I'm like, so here's this wonderfully broken bottom screen, which, this is Jonah's DS, by the way, and then I move on. And then the next video, I show the bottom screen again, and don't specifically mention it because I had already shown it. And then on that video, everybody's like, dude, what happened?
I think this is going well so far. Excellent. Alright, I'm concerned that these might start moving in eventually here. It's way too risky to just rush in and get him, so...
Fun fact, I wanted to do a random stream of Rhythm Heaven about a week ago, and I couldn't because the DS that the capture card is in still has a broken screen.
Yeah.
It, like,
The bottom
it
is
stopped
weird.
working during the Pokemon Ranger video that I did, and then, like, afterwards, it actually started working again. So I thought it was okay, but I went to test it, and it wasn't working, so I wasn't able to do that. So it's like, I can use it for games that don't really use the touch screen, but anything that uses it even slightly, I can't use it. So at that point, it's actually probably easier to just emulate.
See, Soren, why can't you be like that? Alright, let's get rid of these magic users now. Boom. You're dead.
Well, there was the Saran Lionheart video, as far as me being really energetic or out of character. Yeah. It was just the most random thing ever. I loved it, though. It was basically just me doing a faux strong bad voice and saying, oh, what the, every 3 seconds. The video, the movie, the game. must enter both your email address and password, even though they were both in there.
What?
Trying to get into PayPal, I click log in, and it's like, no, damn it.
Yeah, you gotta click autofill.
Okay, still just the 2 donations, so we've got about 10 minutes.
We had a great battle with the donations. Okay, let us...
So remember, after this prize is over, but before the next shift starts, we're also going to be pulling randomly from the bucket, and whoever we pick will win the stuff from the previous days. We still have 6
Not
Star
all the
Wars.
stuff. Weird.
Well, yeah, the stuff that didn't get one already.
Yeah.
There's still 6 Star Wars things. 2 of them are Queen Amidala. There is the big Luke figure, the Snowtrooper, the Obi-Wan thing on like the pedestal that moves back and forth and swings the sword. And I actually think there is a 3rd Queen Amidala that I didn't notice. So those are going to be given out. There's also the Mario Party 9 poster. And that'll be it, because everything from today has been taken. So
Wasn't there something else?
just those.
I'll
It
go
was
check
6
the
things
list.
from day 1 and 1 thing from day 2.
Oh, okay.
Nothing from today.
Oh god, Boyd.
So that'll be that. Like I said, these are kind of your last chance. Even if you don't want what's currently on there now, if you were interested in any of those things, you have a small chance of getting in. But obviously, it's if you've already donated all you can, then I mean we're not trying to
Yeah.
gouge out of money or anything. So
No.
only do what you can.
Yeah.
But
It's just, yeah, nice to have the extra chance.
that'll
to.
be all. And once we're done drawing for that, we will have 2 hours of random N64 games, and then we will raffle out the N64, and then we will be done. And then we will have food.
Food will be good. And then we won't do this for at least another year and a half. These take a lot out.
Oh yeah, the stupid me saying both instead of both. I don't think anybody says both.
What is it?
The word B-O-T-H, it's pronounced both. With an,
Yeah,
like,
it's
you
both.
pronounce it with an L. At least I do. Like,
Both?
both.
Both.
Am I wrong?
It's B-O-T-H, right? Both?
Yeah, it's B-O-T-H, but I pronounce it both. Like,
Oh.
that's how I've always said
I
it.
always said both, so I don't know.
Okay, I guess I'm wrong then.
No, it's just probably a regional dialect thing.
It's like when I say
Reduced fries.
I say roof. Like,
Yeah, like
I don't say rough as people say that I do. I say roof.
Yeah.
Not roof, but roof.
Yeah.
Like
Not rough.
book.
Yeah.
But
It's a
like
regional
roof
thing.
and room.
It's not wrong, it's just regional. Like Buggy versus Sherbert versus Sherbet.
Burgular.
Burglar versus burglar.
I still don't think burgular is a thing.
It's probably
No,
not.
it actually
But-
is. I think I heard somebody else say it
Yeah.
a couple days ago. But I also say south instead of south.
South.
South. Or no, south.
South.
I put like an invisible L in it.
Oh.
I think it's just any words
Do
that
you
end with
say
a TH.
salmon or salmon?
I say salmon.
Okay. I know you say sherbet.
Sherbet.
It's really weird. And pop.
Pop.
Pop. Pop is really weird. Everything in the South is Coke. I don't know if you Southerners, like, obviously, I mean, whenever you order something, it's just Coke.
Cabbage cake.
No matter what you want, it's Coke.
Cranberry casserole. Flight of the Lowland Toad Weasel.
What?
It was something from the Homestar game.
Oh. Really? Come on. There you go.
Yes, coyotes versus coyotes.
Yes.
Like, what the crap is coyotes?
It's coyote. I don't know. It's just coyote.
No, in the South, it is actually legitimately spelled like sherbet.
Yeah,
It's just, for some reason, depending on where you live, it's spelled a different way.
I came up here and I'm like, your Sherbert's spelled wrong. And he's like, no, that's how it is. And I'm like, no, it's Sherbert with an R. He's like, no, it's Sherbet without an R. I'm like, no, it's Sherbert. Because I very clearly have seen things spelled Sherbert. So, yeah.
Yes, Mountain Dew is Coke in the South.
Yeah, you go to the store to get Coke. You don't go to the store to get soda or pop.
Or tonic.
Whatever the heck that is supposed to be. I like buggy too. Like we call
Buggy,
them
Yoshi fish.
buggies instead of carts, like for the shopping. Come on.
Well,
One more-
you're dead.
One more hit. One more hit.
I'll not let a single
Yeah.
soldier get past, dies instantly. My emperor, I've failed you, explodes. Crawfish versus crayfish. I think it's crayfish, but
Man, I
crawdad.
don't know which is good for these. I guess I'll get rid of. I don't know. I can't. It doesn't give me the stats. I guess I'll just get rid of the short spear. Yeah. Can I? No. Okay, I can't seize. Can you seize? No, you cannot. Is Ike the only one that can seize?
Huh?
I guess Ike is the only one that can seize.
Seize the island of Horadai. After you take me to dinner.
And then these two guys like just decimate my whole team and kill Soren at the same time. You're not allowed to heal, you're the enemy.
The Snow Day and Yoshi story. I don't know if I remember that. Somebody said that my Snow Day episode of Yoshi's Story was legitimately hilarious. So I'd have to see what that is, because I
Maybe it's just
remember
escape.
nothing of that LP except for the
The heck?
controversial thing from it that will not go mentioned.
Isn't that a C spot?
Uh,
Oh, clear, escape. What are this unit to escape? I'm very confused right now.
just
Should I hit escape?
kill the guy. I don't know.
I'm concerned that if I hit escape, then like I don't know. It does
It
say
says anyone can escape. If you let Ike be the last one to escape, you get some extra items.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's not a seize thing. It's just a. Okay, never mind. I was just confused.
So I guess everybody leaves, but you make Ike leave last.
Soren, you suck. Really?
Oh, it was us detailing the events of our day when it snowed some 48 feet outside, apparently. Was it just after the
Was that
gigantic
the
shoveling
It must have been
incident?
the massive shoveling. Yeah, because we spent like 3 hours, I think. No, it wasn't 3 hours. But
It was a long time.
your
I remember
grandma's
that.
van
It was completely buried, yeah.
completely buried, like all the way to the top of the van. It was, I was just mind boggled. I was. Just
I have
like,
gotten into this weird habit of pronouncing lamb with the B, and now I cannot stop doing it.
lamb.
I would have to like force myself
Yeah,
to say
it's-
lamb.
Lamb is
Lamb.
good. Lamb sounds better. Lamb chop. This is the song that never ends.
God
It
damn
just goes
it.
on and
I used to
on.
watch Lamb Chop when I was a
I
kid.
love Lamb
I
Chop.
remember freaking nothing of it though, other than
I don't
there was
remember
a,
anything
There was a
other than
character
the-
named Charlie Horse. That's all I remember.
I like Charlie Horse. Didn't she die? The person who did the Lamb Chop person?
Probably.
Yeah. What time is it?
It's right after this cutscene. I assume we'll be done.
Okay. Well, that's a good place to end on it then.
Like we've got like 4 minutes, so. Let me check PayPal one last time, just in case. Okay, donations are officially over for this.